Today, on the latest episode of Esto, PGA Tour Latinoamérica, the tour traveled from Buenos Aires to the Patagonia region of Argentina and Chile for consecutive events, tournaments that concluded the 2022 portion of the schedule.
This course is unbelievable. The views are absolutely spectacular out here, and we're very lucky to be out here this week.
The Neuquén Argentina Classic at Chapelco Golf Club welcomed tour players for the first time since 2019. And it was another national open, this one at Santiago's Hacienda Chicureo, hosting the Scotia Wealth Management Chile Open presented by Volvo for the first time.
La cancha está preparada de tal forma que se presenta una vez al año. Está en excelentes condiciones. No va a ser una cancha muy fácil donde uno juegue más o menos y pueda zafar. Aquí solamente se va a premiar al mejor jugador.
There was all the excitement between the ropes and a lot of action off the golf course as well. See all this and much more up next. Esto, PGA Tour Latinoamérica. After a 3-year absence as a PGA Tour Latinoamérica host venue, Chapelco Golf Club, located in San Martín de los Andes and designed by World Golf Hall of Famer Jack Nicklaus, readied itself for another edition of the Neuquén Argentina Classic.
Contento de estar de vuelta acá, la verdad que uno de los campos más lindos de Argentina, y siempre es lindo volver a torneos que uno haya ganado. Trataremos de hacer lo mejor posible e intentar llegar al domingo con la oportunidad de levantar la copa.
The tournament featured a field of 144 players from 17 different countries, including 41 Argentines who wanted to keep the trophy in Argentinian hands.
It is an honor to finally return to Chapelco Golf Club in this beautiful and scenic Jack Nicklaus golf course design. Our players have had many great things to say about the golf course as well as the property this week, and we wish all of them, including Alan, Maria, and the 2019 champion Puma Dominguez, all the best this week.
3 years ago, Argentina's Puma Dominguez won the tournament. In December, Dominguez returned to ostensibly defend his title.
El 2019 fue un triunfo muy especial porque venía de una operación de la muñeca que había estado casi un año sin competir, y el segundo torneo de volver a competir gané. Me trae recuerdos muy lindos, me encanta el lugar, me parece, como lo he dicho varias veces, de las paradas más lindas del PGA Tour Latinoamérica.
There was another notable player entered. Teenager Maria Cabanillas earned a sponsor's invitation, making her the second woman to compete in an official PGA Tour Latinoamérica event following Paola Pavón in Mexico in 2019.
Es un orgullo enorme poder representar a Chapelco y a Neuquén, un torneo tan grande, siendo un torneo de hombres y profesionales. La verdad que es histórico y estoy muy contenta por poder estar acá en mi club y tratar de disfrutar lo mejor posible.
Despite windy conditions, the United States' Skylar Fennell took the early lead after 18 holes, grabbing a 2-shot advantage.
For the most part, I just embraced the wind and just tried to hit as many good shots as I can, and ended up turning out pretty good.
Fennell made 7 birdies, 1 eagle, and 1 bogey for the best round of the day, 8 under 64.
Given the wind forecast and seeing it on the range this morning, I was just going to put my head down and try to make a lot of pars, and then all of a sudden got a few birdies early, and then eagle on 10 kind of really kick-started things, and then I was like, let's keep it rolling.
2 shots behind Fennell was fellow U.S. player Alex Weiss and Chile's Agustin Errázuriz, who had a strong start to his tournament, with 3 birdies and 1 eagle on his front 9. Errázuriz's momentum slowed over the final 9 holes, as he made only 2 birdies and 1 bogey, joining Weiss with a 6 under 66. After posting an opening 69 on Thursday, Chile's Cristobal del Solar carded a 66 on day 2 to claim the halfway lead at Neuquén. He sat at 9 under, and the 2023 Korn Ferry Tour member, who was staying sharp by playing in Latin America to prepare for his upcoming season, took a 2-shot, 36-hole lead as he entertained thoughts of winning his 4th career PGA Tour Latinoamérica title.
Fue espectacular, metí muchos patters, Pegué muy bien del tee, pegué excelente, pegué muy buenos tiros a green. Fue una ronda buenísima.
Tied for second at 7 under were Scotland's Sandy Scott, Sweden's Linus Liljedahl, U.S. player Austin Hitt, and Mexico's Jorge Villar. "60 players from 11 different countries made the cut, which came at 1 over par.
Ayer cuando jugué en la mañana vi los scores y dije, no puede ser. Yo pensaba que con 3 menos que había hecho iba a estar muy cerca y vi al final del día estaba puesto 14. No, me sorprendió ayer lo bien que jugaron todos y ojalá que tengamos un buen fin de semana.
The wind continued to blow at Chapelco Golf Club, making for another day of tough conditions. That didn't seem to stop Chile's Del Solar, as he moved to 12 under, finishing the day maintaining his lead with 18 holes to play.
Hoy día estuvo muy difícil el día, el viento remolineaba mucho, ayer y anteayer estuvo muy constante el viento, aunque fue fuerte. Hoy día cambiaba en todo lo hoyo.
It appeared Del Solar would be chasing the leader going into his final round, as he closed the third round trailing by a stroke with 2 holes to play. Del Solar showed why he finished second in the 2021-22 Total Play Cup and was at times a dominant force as he turned on the fireworks starting on number 17.
Había viento a favor en el 17 y pegué bomba, la dejé en anti-green y tenía, no sé, 3-4 metros y bajaba y entró el viento a fondo, así que muy buen putt.
Finishing with an eagle and a birdie. That lifted him to the same advantage he had when the day began.
Pegué muy bien, pateé muy bien en general y terminé, o sea, la terminada fue lo mejor.
Sweden's Tim Whiting used a 4 under 68 to move from a tie for 6th into solo second, keeping pressure on Del Solar. The top score of the day, a 7 under 65, came courtesy of the U.S.'s Dalen Refioglu. The Californian cruised into a tie for 3rd, along with Linus Liljedahl. The Swede put himself into contention for the 2nd consecutive PGA Tour Latinoamérica event after battling Zach Fisher, but ultimately finishing second at the Visa Argentine Open presented by Macro a week earlier. Stay tuned, because after the break, find out who raised the trophy at Chapelco. Then watch as players travel to Chile for the Scotia Wealth Management Chile Open presented by Volvo.
Una buena semana.
Next on Esto as PGA Tour Latinoamérica. Esto es PGA Tour Latinoamérica. On a partly cloudy Sunday at the Chapelco Golf Club, Cristobal Del Solar, the 2nd and 3rd round leader, started strong with birdies on holes 1, 3, 6, and 7 to open a 5-shot lead. A bogey at number 9 slowed his pace, and suddenly he had only a 3-shot lead when Tim Whiting made a birdie.
Que los primeros 9 hoyos jugué extremadamente bien. De hecho, no tiré ningún tiro malo hasta el hoyo 9. Y pegué el tiro malo, bueno, y ahí traté de que el daño sea lo menor posible y tratar de bajarme más adelante.
While Whiting, another native of Sweden, was making his presence felt by making an additional birdie and eagle midway through the back 9, Del Solar had to make birdie on number 13 to simply stay 1 stroke ahead of Whiting.
Tim jugó muy bien la segunda vuelta, le pegó excelente y tuvo muchas chances, metió águila en el 13 y yo hice birdie para sacarle 1 y después el otro hoyo pegó un driveazo y la tenía a 40 yardas de green.
It was then that the 15th hole became decisive, with the wind, for the 4th consecutive day, again a major factor. While Del Solar was making a clutch par save, Whiting was met with disaster. After missing the green in regulation, he three-putted, posting a double bogey. It was the cushion that Del Solar needed.
Torneo es torneo, da lo mismo que sea con Ferry, PGA Tour o PGA Tour Latinoamérica o lo que sea, así que trato de dar lo mejor posible, trato de ganar, trato de ser competitivo, da lo mismo qué torneo sea, así que trato de dar lo mejor de mí, siempre.
Now ahead by a dominating 3 shots, Del Solar simply finished with 3 pars, sinking a 15-foot putt at the last hole to celebrate his 4th PGA Tour Latinoamérica title.
El jugador del Conferry Tour de Chile con 272 golpes, 16 bajo par. Fuerte el aplauso para Cristóbal del Solar.
Es increíble, especialmente haber ganado lo hace especialmente mejor. Este lugar es definitivamente un lugar que se tiene que venir a visitar en algún momento. Yo lo pasé increíble, así que yo creo que todos los que lo vengan a visitar lo van a pasar muy bien también.
Whiting dropped into solo third after a closing bogey on 18. By carding a final round 68, Lily Dahl was able to record runner-up honors for the 2nd consecutive week. With the total play points collected in the first 2 weeks of the season, Lily Dahl moved to number 1 in the standings and is the first player outside the Americas to lead the Total Play Cup.
A ver, venir al Chapelco es siempre una experiencia extraordinaria, porque la cancha es maravillosa, porque el torneo es siempre un buen torneo, porque la verdad que para nosotros es fantástico, con lo cual con mucha expectativa empezamos con el Visa Open de Argentina, que estuvo muy bien, y hoy seguimos acá, así que con la alegría de siempre de acompañar a PGA Tour Latinoamérica y a la gira.
Despite the disappointment of not winning and the 2 close calls, the silver lining for Sweden's Linus Liljedahl is his position atop the Zurich Argentina swing standings.
Creo que el esfuerzo es para todos los jugadores que a través de la gira en Latinoamérica hacen su camino para llegar al PGA Tour, y si nosotros podemos apoyar en ese camino, bienvenido sea.
Before teeing up at the Scotia Wealth Management Chile Open, presented by Volvo, Joaquin Lolas and Cristobal del Solar had a good time with their closest to the pin challenge.
La dejas arriba de la plataforma, son 5 puntos, la tocas, es 1 punto, la dejas al agua, son 0, y si la metes, gana automáticamente. ¿Qué vamos a apostar, Joaquín?
Nos estamos jugando el pisco hoy en día. El que gana, creo que el país merece el nombre del pisco.
Vamos Chile.
Vamos Perú.
De arranque.
Vamos Chile, vamos que el pisco es chileno. Baja.
Qué buena. ¡Vamos!
Playoff.
Además. No.
Tuve 10 puntos y aquí mi compañero tuvo 5.
Contra 5, es correcto.
Así que yo creo que el pisco se queda en casa.
Claro, tendremos que tomarnos uno más tarde entonces. Perfecto. Tengamos una buena semana.
The 3rd tournament in 3 weeks to begin the season meant a visit to Chile. For the Scotia Wealth Management Chile Open, presented by Volvo, players would spend the week trying to tame the par 72, 7,349-yard Hacienda Chicureo Club.
We would like to thank Hacienda Chicureo Club de Golf for their incredible hospitality this week, and of course, Scotia Wealth Management and Volvo for their unwavering support of golf, not just here in Chile, but across Latin America.
Sunny, calm conditions made for a pleasant first round Thursday, with 2 players shooting 7 under 65s to share the opening round lead.
I've come off 2 missed cuts, so today I just wanted to kind of play like I didn't care, and I did a great job of that. That's funny how that works, but I hit it great, made a few putts, little wind in the morning, so it was a really good round.
Brian Bullington of the U.S. and Argentina's Julian Etulan finished the day 1 shot ahead of California's Matt Ryan, who carded a bogey-free 66 as the wind picked up late in the afternoon.
Una cancha en la montaña, la verdad que a mí en la montaña me cuesta mucho leer los greens, así que me enfoco en eso. La verdad que muy a gusto jugando con Cristóbal, viene teniendo un par de temporadas muy buenas y bueno, aproveché y me pude embalar de la mano con él, así que la verdad la pasamos muy linda.
The wind that prevailed toward the end of the day Thursday continued into the second round, making Hacienda Chicureo tougher, faster, and firmer than earlier in the week. Very few were able to go low and make a move up the leaderboard. Argentina's Jorge Fernandez Valdez was one of the exceptions.
Hice menos 5 días, a la vuelta arranqué bien, pero bueno, hay unos hoyos complicados acá en los primeros hoyos de la vuelta que pude aguantar y bueno, la verdad que nada, erré un putt corto, pero buena actitud y pude seguir jugando bien y terminar verde, así que un gran día en una cancha difícil cuando se levanta viento y ponerlo en carrera es muy bueno.
The Korn Ferry Tour member, who finished 3rd in the 2021-22 Total Play Cup points chase, enjoyed a low of the day 66 thanks to 5 birdies, an eagle, and a bogey. That left him at 7 under for the tournament and tied with opening round leader Matt Ryan, who played in the morning and moved into a deadlock with Fernandez Valdez. The weekend awaiting 62 players who made the cut. Stay tuned because after the break, the final rounds at Hacienda Chicureo Club.
I love traveling, seeing the new spots. It's just, you really cannot replicate 4-round events, cut after 2 rounds. The traveling, I mean, going from Buenos Aires, Patagonia to here, you're tired. It just takes a lot of adjustment. So it's the best place to kind of train yourself for the next level.
And the leaders of the Total Play Cup. All that in a couple minutes, so stay right where you are. Esto as PGA Tour Latinoamérica. It's time to scroll across social media for a look at what our members and alumni have been doing. Let's start with the latest winner on our Dev Series. The experienced Felipe Aguilar fired a final round 65 to claim the Rocas de Santo Domingo Open in Chile. Congratulations, Felipe! The 2019 Brazil Open champion Shad Tootin had some big news to share while playing the first 2 events of the 2023 Korn Ferry Tour season in the Bahamas. He and his wife Becca announced that they are expecting their first child this coming July. Carding back-to-back 65s on the weekend, 2-time PGA Tour Latinoamérica champion Nicolas Echevarria had his best performance of his rookie season on the PGA Tour. The Medellin native ended up taking a share of the 12th spot at the Sony Open in Hawaii. On another day of challenging conditions at Hacienda Chicureo, fairways and greens still firm. Scoring, particularly the ability to turn in a low score, was no easy job. Only 2 players broke 70 on the third day, and when the dust settled, 2 players shared the lead. Connor Godsey and Matt Ryan both parred their final hole Saturday, and they took a 2-shot lead over the rest of the field.
It was playing obviously really tough, and I felt like I did a good job of staying patient and taking what I got and just moving along and just, yeah, played nice.
In something of a disappointment, Godsey ended up having to make a par-saving putt on the par 5 closing hole just to share the lead with Ryan. Godsey finished the day at 2 under par 70.
I mean, it's a tough hole. Very hard to keep it on the green from there, which I did not do, and was able to make a nice 8-footer or so to save par, so that was nice and good momentum for tomorrow.
That was the most casual lead I think I've ever had in a golf tournament. I had no thought that I was going to be leading the golf tournament going into today.
Jorge Fernandez Valdez relinquished his lead and entered the final round tied for third, with Scotland's Sandy Scott. The former Texas Tech golfer, a PGA Tour Latinoamérica rookie, had an interesting round, carding a 4 over 40 on the front 9, then recovering with 4 birdies to get back to even par for the day. On a sunny and warm championship Sunday, the competition didn't go as smoothly as the weather. Still, there was plenty of drama, the duo of Godsey and Ryan assuring that. The 2 left-handers from the United States started the day at 8 under par, and by the end of the first 9 holes, one had taken control, making the turn and leading by 3 shots. Connor Godsey posted his first birdie on hole number 3, where despite hitting into the water, he chipped in for birdie. He added birdies on holes 4, 5, 7, and 9 to cruise ahead of Ryan. However, his back 9 scorecard did not resemble the front. With Godsey making bogeys on 11, 14, and 15, the 2 reached the last hole separated by only 2 shots, Godsey still comfortably ahead.
It just caught me off guard, really. I felt like I was battling from behind the 8 ball all day, and Connor played so well on the front. He hit it in the water on 3, chipped in for birdie, and it just kind of felt like it was always going to be his day, if I'm being completely honest.
The demanding 563-yard par 5 awaited. Ryan was more than ready for the challenge. The 36-year-old, who picked up his first PGA Tour Latinoamérica title only 10 starts earlier at the 2022 Estrella Del Mar Open, hit 2 of his best shots of the week, including a 250-yard 2-iron approach shot that left him a 12-foot eagle putt. He calmly rolled that in, and that put some extra pressure on Godsey, who had a 4-footer for par that would have forced a playoff.
Like, I didn't expect to lead after the first round, and I didn't expect to win at 10 under. I just kind of battled tough all day, and making eagle on the last was pretty cool.
The putt didn't drop, and in an unlikely fashion, Ryan had his 2nd career title after steady play and some late-round heroics. Godsey, meanwhile, couldn't add another title to go with his 2021 Banco del Pacifico victory in Ecuador.
Ahora es el momento de presentarles al campeón del Scotia Wealth Management Abierto de Chile 2022. Con ustedes, Matt Ryan, con 278 golpes.
At the end of the calendar year, and after 3 events, Chile's Cristobal del Solar stands alone atop the Total Play Cup. With a solo 3rd-place finish at the Chile Open, he collected enough points to move ahead of Sweden's Linus Liljedahl. These are the top 10 players of the Total Play Cup after the Scotia Wealth Management Chile Open presented by Volvo. Next time on Esto as PGA Tour Latinoamérica, we will take a look at how our alumni performed in the opening events of the 2023 Korn Ferry Tour season. We will also learn a thing or two we didn't know about Mexico's Juan Carlos Serrano. And then we will preview the first semester of 2023 on our tour. Join us next month for a new episode of Esto as PGA Tour Latinoamérica.